In this video, I'm going to let you in on how you can go from $1,000 a month to $1,000 a day. So if scaling and growing your business is something you're ready and interested to learn how to do and see what it takes to get there, stay on to watch this video. Hi, my name is May Pak and I help makers, artists, and designers make a living by selling their handmade products online. Does this sound familiar? So your handmade business is going well, but you're still not bringing in as much income as you would like to because you're constantly working, you're making those sales and you're shipping those boxes, but you're not sure how to do more sales without getting burnt out. Well, first of all, virtual high five. You're already killing it, so just pat yourself on the back or on the head or, on your dog's head or pat wherever. Someone needs to be patted. But bottom line is I know you want more. So today I'm going to tell you how you can raise your sales level from $1,000 a month or wherever you're at right now to $1,000 a day, which if you do the math is $30,000 or $31,000 a day, which is a lot of money. Believe it or not, if you put in the work and use the right strategies, getting to 1K a day is totally doable. So let's find out how. The first step is to keep in mind that everything needs a workflow, and that workflow needs to be documented. This will lead to increased organization, increased productivity, and efficiency. So I want you to make a step-by-step list of everything you need to do from making the product to shipping out the product and maybe even following up with the customer after the purchase. This will help you to look for patterns so you can know where you're struggling the most and where you're doing everything just right. This will also help you stay on top of every task so you never forget a single detail. Because all too often, new business owners, we make little mistakes because we aren't accounting for every detail because it's all in our head. But when you've got a steady documented workflow, you will find that those mistakes become much fewer and far in between. Having your entire business documented will also help with the next thing I'm going to talk about, which is the second step, investing in talent. I know, this is your handmade business and you take pride in doing most, if not all of the work yourself. Plus, you're not used to giving away part of your sales or your income, right? Believe me, I get it. Your business is your baby. You've put so much into it all on your own, and it can be hard to let go of any part of the process, from whether that's making the art to building your website to doing the marketing. And you're already not making as much as you'd like to, so you're kind of squirming at the idea of cutting your paycheck even more and sharing that with someone else, right? But here's the thing. If you want your business to reach those high scales, you cannot do it alone. You just cannot. It is simply too much work and you're bound to suffer from burnout or exhaustion and make mistakes as a result. And let me tell you, getting to that place of burnout, you want to avoid that like the plague because it's really hard to get out of it. Plus, once you delegate, you'll make more money because your business will be running better. It's that simple. And take comfort in knowing that you don't have to hire someone for that many hours to begin with. Take it slow and go with what you can afford at first. If it means hiring someone for 1 hour a week, that's totally fine. You just need to find that right person who will be okay with that. Now, I'm not saying you have to just trust anyone. Make sure the people you choose are people you connect with, who are skilled at what they do, and that you know you can trust. It takes time to find the perfect people, but believe me when I say that it is so worth it. Once you have a roster of great people helping you, an amazing team, you will find that you have so much more time to focus on the aspects of your business that only you can do or is in your zone of genius. No more dealing with the tedious boxing of packages or worrying about marketing if that's not your thing. You get to go back to the core of your business instead of slaving away at every little detail. Your business will be more efficient. You've got specialists handling different areas of your business, and your sales will go up as a result. A big part of excelling at hiring help and training your team involves having a well-documented business, which is what we just talked about. Okay, so you know what they say, you gotta spend money to make money. I hate to say it, but that is the hard truth. If you want to make $1,000 a day instead of $1,000 a month, you need to invest in your business. So besides making new hires, this also means getting your hands on the best software. for your business. So that brings us to step number 3, investing in software. You might think that you have your business under control, but when you're inserting everything manually from inventory to income, finances, you're actually wasting a lot of time. Imagine a world though, in which you've got the best software to help you make more sales, optimize your profits, and make your day-to-day work routine a whole lot easier. It's pretty tempting, right? And pretty dang necessary for a new business. If you've got shops across the internet, like you have your own website, you have an Etsy shop, maybe you have an Amazon shop, you need to be able to manage everything as efficiently as possible. No more doing things manually when you're growing, okay? We want to speed this growth up, not stunt it. I like to think of software as hiring help as well. It's in the same category, but you're really just hiring robots. If something takes you 5 hours a month to do manually, I think it's absolutely worth it to invest the money to have paid software, take that task off your plate, and you'll get back that 5 hours every month that then now you can put towards something that you actually enjoy doing or that only you can do. To learn about my favorite software for managing your inventory, check out my video on my favorite inventory apps right here. For social media marketing, I highly recommend Planoly and Later. To learn more about these tools, you can also check out this video here for my favorite tools for Facebook and Instagram scheduling. The great thing is there is so much software available to us as artists and business owners, whether we need it for creating or selling or marketing or keeping track of our finances. If you need a tool, it probably exists. So give yourself permission to use them. When you do, you'll find that you're saving time and saving yourself from headaches as well. Now, the 4th step is simple: diversity. Or at least it's a lot simpler said than done. Are you selling exclusively on your own site? Because if so, now might be the time to expand to Etsy, Amazon, or to selling wholesale. Not instead, but in addition to. The more of an online presence you have, the more customers you reach. And if you're worried about keeping track of your sales on so many sites, remember that software thing we talked about? So diversity doesn't just refer to where you sell, right? It also refers to how you sell. So for example, if you're focused solely on organic social media for marketing, think about maybe starting to get into Facebook ads. Here's the thing. It's more profitable and less risky to grow your business by adding on new layers, diversifying your marketing, or creating new streams of income. You want to explore every path you can to see where they lead. If you're walking a straight line with your website and marketing, just think of what roads will open when you expand to online platforms and new forms of advertising or promotional strategies. You're creating more paths for your business to make money, kind of like a spider web, so you can grow even faster than ever. It's very rare for someone to grow to $1,000 a day from just doing one thing. So remember how we talked about staying as organized as possible. That goes for your finances as well. So step number 5, be friends with your finances. You need to keep as much of your data as you can so that you have as much visibility, that's the key word here, as possible. That's like one thing you take away from this video, it's visibility. When it comes to tracking sales, you don't want any surprises, right? As your earnings go up, you will inevitably incur more costs. That's just the nature of it. And you need to keep track of them. Because if you don't, it is so easy for things to go out of control. Like, I have been in that situation where I've spent more money than I was making because I just didn't know I was spending so much money. And my husband is also going through the same problem with his business. I think everyone going through growth has the same experience. So I'm telling you this out of experience, and don't make my mistake. Having visibility on every area of your business will make sure that your business doesn't become totally bloated with a ton of expenses and eating up all your profits. Who cares, right? If you're making $100,000 a month, if your expenses are $99,997. The goal here is to be able to keep your business running as efficiently as possible, because as you grow, it's easy for us to keep things around that incur an expense, but that don't really impact the business in any impactful way. When you can track everything at once, you will notice any leaky holes and address them before they go out of hand. To ensure you're maintaining a healthy profit margin, make sure you're tracking as much data as you possibly can. So let's do a quick recap. To boost your sales from $1,000 a month to $1,000 a day, you want to get into a steady, documented workflow. Invest in people and software, diversify your income streams, and have complete visibility on your numbers and get comfortable with them. Pretty doable, right? You've got this. To learn more about how to build a successful handmade business, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and let me know if you are working on building up that income. Let me know in the comments section. And hang tight to watch the next video on the screen, and thank you so much for watching today's video.